All right, truck driver. Now, this is an unpopular opinion, but I need to state this. I want to state this. It's an unpopular opinion. And, keep in mind when I say this, life is not about working hard. Life is not about killing yourself. Technically, life is not about being the smartest man in the room. It's like knowing how to use other people's knowledge. Like this fitness in America, fitness in trucking. Fitness is two main things that people don't realize. Some people realize it way after. Some people never realize. To me, I've realized this. I have a bodybuilding background. I've been in fitness for like 20 years. So that's been my personal hobby for like years. And I'm very fitness. I see fitness better than most people, way better than most people. But it's two main things why this obesity problem is happening. It's like three. Let me first start off with one. A lot of people, what they call, got a fat gene. Meaning like when you're under the age of 25, that's when you should be hot and fit. That's when the fittest you're going to be when you're 21. But guess what? A percentage of people, I would say about 20% of people have the fat gene, meaning they're young, under the age of like 22, 25, whatever, or it's 19 and already morbidly obese. That number is getting higher, maybe like 20%. I say 20%. I get catfished by a lot of young people, and I'm almost 40, and I get catfished by 22-year-olds, and they're big as a house. They're big, okay? The problem with your mama don't see this, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they don't understand fitness. Cause like, if you're already a pre-Lizzo body, then you have a baby as a woman, then you're gonna gain more weight and you're never gonna lose weight. So first of all, people don't realize they have a fat gene, they never lose the weight. So they just keep gaining. That's most people. That's a quarter of the population. Then the other population are addicted to, they just have bad habits. They can be hot and have bad habits. Then it's another sector, about 10% of the population, men and women, they can eat whatever they want and they look great. They look like Jada Pinkett. They look like, because most women in their 50s don't look nothing like Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett is a fucking unicorn. The Rock is a unicorn. I mean, take away his muscles, but I'm just talking about his body composition. We're not talking about who got the biggest butt, six-pack, biceps. We're just talking about people that are fit and look great for the age of 40 and 50. It's like 10% of people. It has nothing to do with your money. So, repeat myself. People have fat genes and they don't realize they just have the genes, and over time they have a bad diet. So what happens? They get bigger. They just get bigger and bigger. Then you have, this is the problem with dating young people, I realize. Young people can go either way when you date young people, or like your mama. You can't listen to, most parents and shit don't know shit about fitness. They talk about their skinny dad. They talk about their son or daughter that's skinny. Stay skinny. Because skinny people don't realize how many fat people want their skinny ass. I don't care how flat ass your is, how flat chested you are. Even a flat chested woman, a flat ass woman, look better than Lizzo naked. Same with like a Biggie Smalls body. Men that are fat, Biggie Small. Even a skinny guy naked look better than Biggie with all his rolls. Or Lizzo with all her rolls. How do you fix this problem? Well, you have to stop playing the victim game. You have to stop playing the victim game. You're not fat because you're 40 or 30 or 50. You're fat because of your diet. You're fat because of your diet. I am a big fan of tea. I'm a big fan of tea all my life. I'm a big fan of tea all my life. You truck drivers, people that travel, do not hate Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Pepsi and Coca-Cola has got millions of people fat. Millions of people fat. Pepsi, Gatorade, all that shit's bad for you. Juice, all that shit's bad for you because it got sugar in it. And it's okay. You don't need a perfect diet. This is what it is. You don't need a perfect diet to win, but you need to consume more healthier things than bad things. What's the problem as I realize as I get older? People have a shitty diet. People's diet is shitty. Even smart people, even well-educated people, that's what people don't realize. I know people right now, their husband is morbidly obese. They can barely fucking walk. They're so big. They make probably $200K. High middle class area, $200K. They been big. I'm watching this one guy. They're so big. I'm like, I know they're gonna have health problems because you're so big. You're gonna have bad knees, diabetes. Pretty much all the people act like they don't hear what I hear. People act like they hear what I hear, they just not conscious of it. The problem with people, I realize, you need a friend of mine, a really close person I know. I'm gonna leave him like that. He's already obese. He's probably been obese his entire life. He's a heavy drinker. He's a heavy drinker. He got some other health problems, but he's already middle aged. But he's massive. People just all massive. They just fat all over. They know that. But here's the thing: when you've been this big, you don't get this big overnight. You've been this big. Don't blame it because you're 40 or 50. I bet you was this size at 30. I know somebody right now very close to me, another person. They're young too, and they've been big. They've been big. What's the problem? They have so many bad habits. Heavy drinker. Diet ain't shit. Already got bad genes. And so you can be 25 or 22, but it's like a fat middle-aged guy. The problem with people, before you go to the gym, don't go to the gym. Fix your diet. Eat healthier. Ginger tea. Vinegar water. Now you can't. This is where you are dealt a bad stick in life. When you have bad genes. You're already obese. Most people never lose the weight. So your friends and family members or somebody that you know, co-workers, whatever. Most people that are normally obese never lose the weight. You're more likely to make 100 or 200K than you is to lose a lot of weight. Most people don't. You know why? Because they get addicted. They are addicted to their bad habits. You never realize like diabetic, when a doctor tell you a diabetic is too late, they tell you addicted to shit, they ain't gonna stop. Most smokers don't stop smoking. And then when you do, after 10 or 20 years, they already got your son or daughter. When you do stop drinking after 10 or 20 years, we already got your son or daughter. And your body's already broke down. It's already fat, a lot of loose skin. Your body is detritus. But people, like a lot of middle-aged people, don't wake up to their 40 and 50. And then you have men telling women they okay. When a woman says she want to lose weight, this is why I'm very health conscious of this. I see fitness differently. Okay, Michael Jordan sees basketball better than most people. Tom Brady sees football better than most people. People that are fit and understand fitness realize what is the key factor, not the gym. Not the gym, not exercise. You cannot walk and have a shitty diet. So don't think you're going to walk and go drink some Budweiser, get some french fries, Diet Coke and all that shit. No. Change your diet first. Eat healthier. Tea. I'm a big fan of tea. You can't start your day off with a Mountain Dew and some cigarettes and wonder why you feel like shit. That's me. Believe it or not, that's millions of people. McDonald's right behind me. McDonald's is packed every fucking morning. Starbucks is packed every fucking morning, nationwide. Black people, white people, it don't fucking matter. People that make 50,000, people that make 200,000. Now, what's the difference when you ask me? People that make 200K, people that make 100K. What's the problem? They are addicted to bad habits. Most people, when you look at what they do, they have a sedentary lifestyle. They don't exercise at all. They are a heavy drinker. They have a shitty diet. On top, 20 years prior, they was big when they was 25. They was obese at 25. Now at 45, how do they look? Their body then just got bigger. Some people are just so big. They don't see it. What's the problem with and then a lot of people are what they call uncoachable. As you get older, you feel like you know it all. You have this know-it-all mentality. You're not coachable. A lot of athletes, bodybuilders, especially in I came from the bodybuilding world, okay? And a lot of bodybuilders are coachable and realize it's not about hard work. It's about what you do. You can out-diet everybody in the gym. You really can, because a lot of people in the gym are doing the wrong exercise and they have bad diet. So truck drivers in general, listen to me. Ginger tea, lots of it. Ginger, get you a thermal cup, travel with ginger tea, go to your truck stop, get hot water, fill that shit up, drink ginger, black tea, black, green tea. Big fan of ginger. You can do that as you travel. And then vinegar. Then, even I was talking to a guy that was very health conscious. He knew about vinegar and water. He knew about that. Guess what? He's morbidly obese. Like he can barely walk, that type of obese. So if he's so educated, why is he not in better shape? Because he has so many fucking bad. He has the roast of bad habits, which is you have bad genes, bad diet, and you are a heavy drinker or smoker. That fucked up your body over 10 or 20 years. You was already morbidly obese, let's say when you was 22. You was overweight. Then over time, drinker, smoker, you just got bigger. These people are, when I'm talking about people are huge. I know some guys that got a baby, and I'm like, as big as you are right now and all your health problems, I bet you ain't had sex in 2 years. Because they're so big, they're poor, they're having a car. What woman is coming over here to have sex with you? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But remember, genes. You have fatty genes, but see, you can't listen to other fat people. Like, just realize about big people. Big people keep other people big. Poor people keep other people poor, because when they tell you when they make $15 an hour, not realizing poor people think $15 an hour is a lot of money. Obviously, it's not a lot of money. You can't listen to big people. You know what's bad about big people? A lot of big people are always hungry. That's what's terrible. I've been around big people. They can eat me like a shit. More than the obese people. Type of people that can barely see their thing. Okay? And they can eat so much. And I'm like, well, I went out to dinner with them. Oh, man, I'm full. And they still hungry. 3 hours later, they hungry before I am. And I work out. They don't. I drink healthy shit. They don't. But they're more hungry than I am. Something inside of these obese people that make them so hungry all the time. They're sedentary. Hungry. So they were steadily, you're already obese and you're just steadily eating. You'll never lose the weight. And this is the harsh truth. This is a harsh truth that nobody realizes. You're not going to change a lot of old people. That's why I'm really not into fitness no more. Because the older people they get stuck in their ways. They become ignorant. They think they know it all. Or they think you're out to get them. Like poor people that live in poor neighborhoods. They're just in an environment where everybody's out to get everybody. More don't realize that people want you to make more money, because the more money you make, you're helping the economy. Really, you are. And the better in shape you are, you have more energy. You do. You have more energy when you're not carrying an extra 50 or 100 pounds. 50 or 100 pounds. And people can barely walk. And you think about it, some people make so much money. They got at-home jobs. Well, they already was big 10 years ago, and they got a promotion, so now they make 100 or 200K. But they was previously big. And now you get a morbidly obese person, 100 or 200K. Guess what they gonna do? They gonna eat more. They gonna drink more, and they gonna go out to all the fancy restaurants. Now that they make 100 or 200K, they can drink more if they want. They go on all the, and this is most people. This is most people. This is what I've realized. Drinking fucks your body up when you're already obese and a bad diet, and you was already fat previously. You already was fat in America. You already was fat fat, overweight. Then you just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And do not compare yourself against a small group of people that got good genes. It's a small group of people, of men and women, that can eat whatever they want and got Jada Pinkett body. You know how many women look like Jada Pinkett, white women or black women, that like Jada Pinkett in their 50s and 40s? They're more unicorn women. It ain't most women that are that Jada Pinkett size at 40 and 50. It's not. Planet Fitness does not market it to fit people. Planet Fitness market to fat people, because that's an endless amount of people. It's millions and millions of people that need to lose weight. Millions. They don't talk to fit people that run 5K. Their audience is the stay-at-home mom, the professional that gained 50 or 100 pounds. That's their audience, because there's millions of them. It's a small percent of athletes, but most of them are not athletes. Or like pregnant women. Pregnant people don't realize pregnant people. If you're big and you have a baby, then you have 3 men, you're probably going to lose weight. Most women, in my opinion, don't drop the weight. Most women just keep gaining. Like if you have 3 kids and you're small, or 4 kids and you're small, 3 to 4 kids and you're small, you're a unicorn. I know sisters right now, only one of the sisters is small. All the rest of the sisters are normally obese. And what's the biggest problem with being, you have a bad gene? You was already big at 22. You was already obese at 22. or overweight to obese. Now, what happens over time? You gain more weight. So you got to stop drinking. Truck drivers, or people that travel, period. You are not fat because you're 40 or you're a truck driver or you whatever you do for whatever your job title is. You're fat because of what you eat. Pop, no. Pop is the biggest thing ever. Fuck no. I'm not pop drinker. Every now and then I drink energy drinks. Every now and then. But every day I start my drink off with tea. Every fucking day. And I just try to, my diet is not perfect. I focus on small portions and healthy things. Your diet, but the problem with people, just the three, like a couple main things. They already had a fat gene when they was younger. Secondly, they are a drinker or smoker. Tears your body up over time. Then they have a shitty diet. You know, the Mountain Dew, Gatorade, coffee with a full of sugar, terrible diet. Most people are terrible diet. Now, gym is non-factor. Remember, forget about the gym or the exercise. You cannot walk around a truck stop 10 times. You know what's better than working out? Is drinking is tea. It's having healthy habits. Lemon water, tea, lemon and vinegar water. Okay, tea. You can do all this shit in travel. Tea. I'm a big fan of tea because it's cheap. Do not think you need to spend a lot of money on healthy shit. No. Budweiser, Pepsi products has made America fat. Gatorade, because it got sugar in it. The thing I don't like about Gatorade, because it got, I don't think that's probably, the only thing that's the biggest, the nicest drink to me is Papel. It's Papel from Gatorade. But I think every Gatorade left alone, bro, it's not good for you. No. You're better off with Papel. Now. But the soda is killing people. Drinking kills people. It just destroys your body over time. You program your body, regardless if you got 5 or 10 degrees. If you ask yourself, why so many people are morbidly obese and they make 200K or they make 300K and they got a desk job and they've been this big and they're sedentary. So they're sedentary, they make 100, 200K, they got about 3, 4, 5 degrees. Sometimes smart people are uncoachable. I'll repeat myself. Sometimes smart people are uncoachable. They're right about everything. You're wrong and you're out to get them, so they never lose any weight. On top of being a drinker, a smoker, a shitty diet that you didn't have for years. But you was already obese when you was 22. Or you was already overweight or obese at 22 and 25. Over time, most people gain weight. Like you may go up, you may make 100K or 200K. People body rarely change, even when you make 100 or 200K, because their diet is shitty. Diet. Remember, that's what got your body the way it was. First of all, that you have fat genes. Second of all, your diet over time. Now your pay grade, you can more people will make 100 or 200K and still be fat. Now don't blame your job title. You are a blank for a living and you're fat, because nobody gives you a lot of free food. Even EBT, people that get EBT is only about 10% of America. So what does that mean? That means most people are just buying the food with their hard-earned money. So EBT people are only a small percent of people. So remember, truck drivers, me people, Jada Pinkett, women. Some women will probably kill to have Jada Pinkett body. A lot of old people get old, and the doctors will give them a pill, or that people will have a liposuction, but they'll never change their diet. 3 things I never eat. I never eat ice cream. I never drink beer. The most fattening foods, and recently dairy. You don't have to do that. I'm not saying you have to do that, but I recently no dairy. I limit my dairy. Ice cream, every once in a while. Beer, no. And then hot dogs, you really should kill hot dogs. You don't have to, but you should kill hot dogs. What's the problem with people as they get older? They have a shitty diet, bro. Their diet is terrible. Remember, diet is more important than the gym, okay? Vinegar water, ginger tea, black tea, green tea. Gotta go.